Welcome back to another adventure, Trailside Brothers. My goal is to build a raised platform to sleep on tonight. Will it hold, or will I end up on the ground in the rocks? Out here again on this dense property. I went to investigate, trying to spot what type of animal was after me. Okay, I made it to the area that I found on the map. A little satellite view. Very open. Find a place somewhere around here. I don't want to be in the sun, but find a place along the side where there's shade. This is the most open spot on this property. Everything else is pretty overgrown. Let's explore just a little bit, see if we can find a spot that works good, and get to building. We got some big storms here recently. I think here's a wash from that rocky area, and runs down to the creek. But this has been all washed out recently and still soft and a little wet. In that wash, looks like there's a big old down tree here. That's gonna be perfect. Last time I was carrying wood from all different areas. This will save me a lot of time pulling from one location. I'm gonna use what's down first. Let's get to work. Let's get started. Okay, I think I found my spot here. I'm gonna set up, and then straight to the woods there is the wood. I'm gonna carve a little bit of a path and make it a little easier for me. If you want to know what some of the vines are like, this one is a good example. They're not small. They are nice and sharp and big. Some of them are very big. Trying to avoid getting caught on any of that today. Here's my wood that I'm going to process. And I got a decent path through the woods. So. Some jerky. I'm gonna try to build an elevated platform, so we'll see if that works. I'm gonna try to stay in the shade because it's hot today. I really don't want to burn out here, so there's literally no clouds in the sky today. Now some nuts. My sweet treat is salted caramel. I gotta get back figuring this out. I'm certainly not an expert. I'm gonna try things, they might fail, or get an idea of something. I think I saw this, what I'm trying to make, but it was based for like a table. So I'm not sure if it'll work for a human or if I cut the logs big enough, but we'll see. Just gotta give it a shot. Thought I was gonna wait for dinner to have my Mountain Dew, but it's warm out here. I don't want it to get too warm. I don't think we could live without this. Okay. So I got my setup of what I kind of want to do. I'm going to latch these 4 corners of wood, but when I spread them out, it'll allow me to lift the platform up, and hopefully it'll stay locked because I won't be able to slide down because it's smaller than that. So I don't know if that makes sense, but we're going to try it out. In my mind, it made sense that this was on the outside. I just have to lash it. Nope. In my mind, it worked. It doesn't work. I think I figured out what will work. We will see. The other plan did not work. So, we're gonna try something new. I was using 3 poles, and I've now added the 4th into one big set. Maybe? I don't know. Well, it looks like it might hold. I just need to try to straighten it out. The one side looks low, so since it's just held by tension or friction, if I move one side too much, it changes the other side. So I've got to be careful. I need it level so I can sleep. That's my only goal. So this is what I was imagining in my mind somewhat. So not too bad. It holds me. Okay, time to get fire going. See if I need to cook my dinner. Might cut a few more. That's not too bad. But if I'm not, I don't think I'm gonna secure any of this since it's not really gonna fall off. This ground's really rocky, so I cleaned a lot under and then around, and I got myself a little fire ring. It's hot today, things are drier, so there's not a burn ban out, but just looking to be safe and not burn anything down. The bed holds me. That's such a good thing. I was worried, so yeah. Thought it was gonna be a failure. I haven't made it to tonight yet, so it could still be a failure, but for now, it's a success. Okay, I'm trying to get dinner stuff ready. I got the fire going. I've only made this recipe in the oven, so I'm gonna try to simulate an oven. Just coals on the bottom and then put the bigger logs elevated above my tinfoil wrap. So, okay, I finally brought a plate. Okay, I got two things. I gotta cut onion and an apple, and then my meat is in here. Since I got a new knife, this is my dinner knife. Just get it hot. That kills all the germs, right? The answer is yes. So, I'm just gonna cut it this way. Don't need to eat the sticker. That's probably enough, but I'll do one more section. Probably should have cut the apple first, because I was gonna eat some of this and now it's gonna taste like onion. Dang it. If my sister's watching, she can probably guess what I'm making. She showed me this meal, so I'll give her credit. I'm gonna take these out of the fire for a little bit. That was hot. I don't want them to be fully cooked or started. I don't know if that's big enough. Shoot. Oh well. Okay, my battery died. Not sure what I got. So, inside this I have the onions, then a layer of apples, and then brown sugar, and then I have pork chops, bone-in pork chops. You could use regular pork chops. So I wrapped it in like a bowl, just put a little bit over on the top because I want to keep the juices. I don't want to put these longer logs above it to simulate kind of like an oven. We're gonna see if this works. It's gonna be on for maybe a few hours, maybe less, because it's gonna be hotter than normal. I kind of want to put it off to one side, so just want the coals. I'm gonna put that there, and then put that there. Put it there. I don't want it to be touching, I just want it to be on top of it. Over here, just trying to simulate an oven with a campfire. Want some gap. Most of the heat is on the bottom, which is fine. Feel pretty happy about that. I don't really need a fire tonight. I just really needed to cook dinner. Dang, I got really small, quick. Dang it. My spoon, it became a tiny spoon. I don't know if I'm gonna eat anything with this. Not bad for my first spoon. In maybe 30 minutes. I forgot that I had potatoes, so I got potatoes here. See how it turned out. It looks really good. For sure done and not burnt. I was thinking maybe it'd be burnt. I'm excited about this. Okay, yeah, those are for sure done. Potatoes. Actually eating on a plate. Are you proud of me? Both of these pork chops are gonna get eaten. And then this is why you want to keep the liquid, is this is, I don't know if you can see it, but this is so good. The apples cook and the onions. And there's a little bit of juice here. It's so good. Potatoes, pork chops. That's what we made. And then you mix the potatoes with that apple mixture and the pork. Oh, I'm so excited. That's good. A camping meal. This is probably at least an 8. I got 2 desserts wrapped in foil on the grill. Sorry, on the grill. On the fire. They are a triple berry blossom bake thing. Okay, I'm gonna try the one dessert. Looks like it's pretty good. That's warm. It's good. When I get from bed, I'll come out. There's something moving out there. I went to investigate. I think it was an armadillo or a raccoon. I'm not sure. So, trying to spot what type of animal was after me in the night. Ooh. Okay, I am in bed. It's time to get some sleep. Today was beautiful, like in the 60s, but it is going to drop to like 35 tonight. So it's not going to be a warm night, but not freezing. Just sleeping out under the stars, and I will see you in the morning. Ugh. Good morning. I'm still on my platform, so it held up. Survived the night. That's great. My elevated platform survived the night. Now it's time to get up and pack up and head out. This is the shelter tour, the fire that went out. That was my bed all set up since I set it up at night. Got all my wood stored together just in case I come back here, and propped it up off the ground. If not, it'll start rotting. Thanks for joining me on this adventure, Trailside Brothers. Stay tuned for more adventures. Tallest mountain in Colorado, Mount Elbert. You're at the peak. Yep. Long's Peak.